Talking to them, bro. You press the record thing? Is it recording? No. Don't hit me with the no. Don't.
Just hurry up.
Oh, man. Alright, man. Since the last part, my son is now in a cast.
I'm feeling high.
Talking to them, bro. You press the record thing? Is it recording? No. Don't hit me with the no. Don't.
Just hurry up.
Oh, man. Alright, man. Since the last part, my son is now in a cast and back in school. I actually wonder how I wrote on this cast, right? I said, Daddy loves you, right? And then I signed my signature on the cast. I don't care. Look, I want my man to know that his daddy loves him. And it ain't nothing he can do about it. And that's okay. That's really okay. It ain't nothing he can do about it. Now, we had a good week in the gym this week. And I got back with another good episode, man. I hope y'all enjoyed this episode as much as you enjoyed the last episode, because I enjoyed it. But this episode, we also gonna pack fitness related topics, man. We're gonna try to keep this episode real short and sweet and get to the point. But as always, gotta start the podcast with some vibes. It's just right. Welcome to episode 4 of MTMJFitPodcast, where this podcast is built off of motivation, inspiration, and positivity, man. We just motivating people to be better in their life, man. So, welcome to episode 4. Make sure you subscribe to YouTube. Make sure you rate and review on Apple Podcasts, especially on Apple Podcasts, man. It helps the podcast out, man. Thank you for your support, though. Appreciate you. You know I stay finding some vibes, man. I hope y'all enjoying the start of the music, man. The vibes is right. Always, we gotta set the mood before we get inside unpacking my thoughts, man. It's always something new on this podcast, so vibe with me. All right, YouTube. Appreciate your support, my YouTube family, man. Thank you for following on this road with me, man. Welcome to episode 4. Hope you vibing, man. Vibing stronger, man. Hope you ready for me to impact what I'm about to impact. Hey, look, I went through it, man, and in my mind, I mentally had something to really give to y'all, man. I hope y'all really accept this the way I'm going to present it to you. Nothing but positive vibes, man. Positive vibes, YouTube. Make sure you subscribe, share, like this podcast, man. Tell your friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Oh, no. Ain't nothing. Girls like that, there be nothing but good. Girls like that, there be. Oh, well, welcome back to episode 4. MTMJ Fit man. I am your host. I am your motivator. I am your personal trainer. Make sure you subscribe to YouTube for visual content of this podcast to see how I'm vibing, man. Make sure you listen on Apple Podcasts and rate and review the podcast. Please rate and review the podcast, man. Hey, look, either negative or positive, man. It just helps me get better, right? Make sure you also go onto Instagram at _M the motivated J _fitness on Instagram. I finally got it right without no mistakes. Because your boy been messing up. So this week, right? Like last week, I had 10 questions. This week, I got a couple topics, and we're gonna get through them. And I'm just like, listen. When I was going through these things, it was all personal experiences, and I'm hoping that I can motivate you to take some of my personal experiences and put them into action for yourself. So the first joint is, why is it important to have a regular exercise schedule? So look, like me, I'm sure everybody's working, maybe 200 days out of the year, and that's just being lightly. In some cases, somebody is working 365 days out of the year. But I think you're not working 24 hours a day, right? So the importance of fitness is it allows you to be able to impact that work that you put in the gym to allow yourself to really be focused on your day and allow you to be more productive during your day. I think working out and making fitness a part of your lifestyle, right, allows you to, number one, make more money. Because you're spending less time being, 1, sick, 2, being in the hospital, 3, having bad health, 4, having physical ailments, and 5, just mobilable. Mobilable is not a word. So having like traits in your family that could cause you to, have more harm on your body, and that's just my personal experience. For me, working out became more important for me because it took some stress off my life, right? Because I think during the day in work, we encounter a lot of individuals that, maybe don't feel the same way as we do. Like, positivity is everything. I think protecting your peace is everything, right? And what fitness gives you is that mental capability of protecting your peace. That's why fitness is important to add to your lifestyle. Why is it important to complete a variety of exercise when working out? I mean, look, so I can't tell you why that should be important to you. I'm going to tell you why it's important to me. One of the things I try to do when I go in the gym, I either freestyle it, but freestyling for me is mentally, I don't already plan my workout 3 or 4 days before I actually do them. So like, and sometimes I go in the gym, I might want to work on biceps. You sit in the bathroom sometimes and you look at yourself and you kind of try to find out where can I improve. So the variety of workouts is important because of that. It's improvements, man. You got to do a variety. You can't go in and do the same thing all the time and expect new results. You do the same thing, you get the same results. How to make time for workouts when you don't have any time. So that comes with repetition, and it's just as simple as that. Sometimes you can go in the gym and be done in 30 minutes and you feel great, and then sometimes you can go in the gym and be done in an hour and you don't feel as great. I heard somebody say this, I heard a celebrity say it doesn't take no more than 30 minutes to work out. That is true for the most experienced gym goer. But for folks that's just trying to work their way up to the gym and learn that, my advice to you is make it happen, man. It doesn't take long to really go into the gym and get a good workout in. You just have to monitor your heart rate, right, so you don't pass out in the gym. Okay, we got another one for you, man. How to make working out a habit, right? Habits are something that sometimes can be iffy, if that makes sense, right? Building healthy, sustainable habits is finding the things that work for you. So if working out Monday and Tuesday, and those are the only 2 days you have time to do it, makes you consistently work out on Monday and Tuesday, right? You build that. Then you start playing with your mind, and your mind recognizes that I need to get my workout in today and tomorrow, which is Monday and Tuesday. So building those healthy habits is all about repetition. Okay, so here's a good thing, man, because I was talking to an ex-co-worker about this not too long ago. Workouts for stay-at-home moms. There are a lot of utensils in your house that you can utilize to work out. There's also a lot of places you can go and buy dumbbells. You can do jumping jacks. You can do sit and reaches. You can do, you can do curls. You can do a variety of workouts, and you can do tons of workouts that involve body weight. When I say body weight, you want to pick workouts that constantly keep that heart rate elevated, which is your push-ups, your squats. I don't know the blood flow in the legs, right? When doing squats, when you're doing the reps and you're doing it properly, it kind of brings that heart rate up consistently and keeps it in a way where you're really burning off some body fat. And jumping jacks, man, those are the things that stay-at-home moms or stay-at-home parents. And if you're a little unable and immobile, find ways to kind of work, keep the things that are mobile active, whether it's your arms. If your arms aren't active, make sure you're doing just do something to stay consistent and just just moving, man. What are the best workouts to do in the least amount of time? In my experience, the best workouts to do in the least amount of time is your core workouts. It's just that simple. How to start working out for beginners. Now that's one of the things you got to do. I think my message to anybody that's beginning to work out, if you can't lift your own body up, that's what you need to spend time doing before you go in the gym and try to just go beast mode, right? Because doing that, you can hurt yourself. How to stay fit when traveling. Look, you have to make that a priority, right? There's healthy choices, the same habits that you frequently do at home or consistently do at home. You need to make sure you're keeping those same healthy habits with you when you're on your travels, right? Because going anywhere, you can find a gym, depending on what your gym is. But for the most part, these gyms that are your high-class gyms are worldwide, so you can always find some ways to stay consistent on your fit life. Easy workouts that can be done during your lunch break. Taking a walk around the block, squats, push-ups, core work, home workouts that can be done while the kids are napping. Squats, mountain climbers, jumping jacks, push-ups, core work. Okay. How fitness helps with mental health. Now this is a big one, because one of the things I noticed when I wasn't really working out as much, I was angry a lot, right? And that also played a part of me being out of shape, unhealthy, not really taking care of my body, not eating as properly as I should, not getting as much rest. So one of the things I know about fitness is when you're doing it properly, it improves your rest, it improves your mental health, it improves your lifestyle, it improves your ability to let stuff brush off your shoulder. It makes you more effective when dealing with people. It makes you a better communicator. It makes you a better lover. For my men, it improves your sex life, right? And it also gives you the ability to think clearly so you can make all the right decisions, right? This is important, man. Our exercises can be a stress reliever, right? Listen, I am a married man. There's a lot of things as a married man that you have to just take it on the chin. And those times where you feel like life may be testing you and you feel like you're being punched in the gut and you're taking too many punches on the chin, throwing some weights around can be a way of relieving that stress and mentally taking your mind off of whatever is going on in the moment, right? And I'm going to tell you something I had learned this week just to end this podcast, and I'm talking to my brothers because I said I was going to specifically make this podcast about empowering my men, man, to be better men and to be more responsible men. My wife came to me and she said something, and she don't even know. Sometimes she say things and I pay attention to it. She says she's not my mate. And listen, I'm going to tell you why that hit a nerve for me. That hit a nerve for me because I never, ever, ever wanted to ever feel like I am putting more on her than she needs to bear, right? I don't ever want to feel like I'm taking advantage of something. So, men, and I talk about emotions and how women's emotions are a little bit different than our emotions. You have to understand when there's a cry for help, whether it's folding laundry, whether it's going to the grocery store, whether it's washing dishes, whether it's being a better father, whether it's taking responsibility away from your significant other and allowing her to thrive. Another thing I have to responsibly make sure I'm doing is just being a housekeeper too. I had to throw that joke out. That's funny, man. So look, as we end this podcast, man, I really, really, really appreciate all my supporters, man. New or old. I want to thank you for following me on Instagram at _MTheMotivatorJ_fitness. I want to thank my YouTube family for consistently staying around and watching these videos. I hope you see that I'm improving these videos and I'm taking some of the feedback and trying to make this podcast as good as I possibly can, man. I just went through 14 questions, man, and I just gave you a brief description of my experiences with each question. And I ended the podcast again with some motivation from my men, man. Make sure, men, that you're being men, man. Taking care of your family, taking care of your kids, and make sure you're also taking care of yourself. I am your motivator. I am your personal trainer. Thank you for watching episode 4. Happy Monday and happy Tuesday to my YouTube family. I appreciate everybody. Thank you.